Good morning from our third park of the trip here in Orlando. Welcome to SeaWorld, now home to 3 roller coasters manufactured by B&M and their brand new ride for 2016, B&M hypercoaster.
Mako!
Yeah, can't wait to get on Mako, can you, Chris?
No, I can't wait.
Of course, first time in the park as well, so 3 brand new B&Ms for Chris, 1 new one for me, along with Journey to Atlantis, the better version. I mean, we went to SeaWorld San Diego last year, didn't we? And
really
Journey to
nice
Atlantis
park
was
as well.
nice,
Yeah.
but you'll really enjoy this one. I just hope it's in a bit better state than it was when I was here 2 years ago. There was quite a few effects and things that weren't working that well. But yeah, really nice park to be back here. You know, it's a very nice picturesque park. I mean, when I first imagined SeaWorld, I just thought it'd be more, you know, roller coasters with animal enclosures. It really isn't that. I mean, there's some really nice theming around, some really nice landscaping throughout the park. And Mako, a 200-foot tall B&M hypercoaster that is the tallest, fastest and longest roller coaster in Orlando. So a massive ride really for this park. And it's going to be great to get on it. I mean, there it is over in the distance. And of course, Journey to Atlantis just here as well. Even though I've been here before, I'm sort of struggling to remember my layout around this park. I mean, yeah, it's just one of those places where you've got characters out. It's one of them parks, you know, it's got a very, very strange layout, a massive lake in the middle, big observation tower. But yeah, it's great to be back. I mean, Journey to Atlantis, morning, say hi to Theme Park Worldwide. Whee! I mean, look at Journey to Atlantis here compared to in San Diego. Yeah, it's a massive, impressive building.
Yeah, that's a lot more impressive.
Yeah, and hopefully inside it'll be looking good. But yeah, it's just nice to be back here. Of course, we'll get on Kraken as well, B&M Flawless Coaster.
Before it goes VR.
Yeah, there's rumours, isn't there? Rumours of VR coming to Kraken. I hope not. I mean, it'd make me sad. Kraken is a very, very good roller coaster. But I don't want to see VR come to it. In fact, well, Kraken's just here as well, actually. I mean, do you want to start off with Kraken on the way round, or do you want to go to Mako? Or, I really do not mind. It's a very nice park though. I do enjoy SeaWorld, and you know, the rides here are fantastic. Antarctica, Empire of the Penguin, that's another good one. Some really, really good rides. Morning.
Morning.
Hey.
Enjoy your day here.
Thank you. Really, really nice staff. Yeah.
Start on Kraken,
Kraken. Do you want to?
Oh, well.
We'll get you on Kraken, first ride for you then at SeaWorld Orlando. Kraken.
Let's get the lockers.
Let's go. Round we go then on Kraken, up to the left hill. Really strange to think that there's now another massive B&M coaster in this park, and there it is, Mako. You can just see it at the side just there. It looks like there's some really, really good airtime on this coaster. I mean, Kraken used to look massive. It's done a bit of the Dragon Car and Shambhala effect here at Ventura. One massive B&M, and then they put another big one right behind it. Really good to see that SeaWorld have invested in a massive coaster like that though. Let's see how Chris finds this one. Kraken, SeaWorld Orlando.
Hang on, is it Dragon Car? Mako, basically empty there.
Look at that. Here we go. Very, very nice. It's a lot better than Dragon Car, a lot smoother. Doesn't slow down much on the mid-course. Nice to get on a big intense coaster. Trimmed. Really good part of the ride into a tunnel. Corkscrew. Kraken! Yeah, that was really, really good. Really good coaster, that.
That's intense, that's for sure.
It's you think that's better than Dragon Con? I think, you know, I do.
I think they're both really, really solid coasters.
I think with Dragon Con, it's just a little bit rough these days compared to when it first opened, and this has just been looked after very, very well.
Well, this is a fresh paint on it.
Yeah, it's looking good. I was going to say, last time I was here, it didn't look quite as clean as it is this trip. Looks great. Love a good flawless coaster. Yeah, 2 trains on a quiet day. Really good for SeaWorld. Fantastic operations today. Hey. Staff are fantastic here. I remember saying that last time though, really good staff. I love watching the tech on these though, you know, it's crazy, all the floor and the big gates at the front coming just over there. Here we go. For all you geeks out there who like a good flawless, look at that. Yeah, up she goes, restraints up. Just come off Kraken then, absolutely beautiful B&M flawless coaster. Much prefer it to the B&M sit down with a similar layout. There's a few differences, which is at Portaventura in Salou in Spain. But this is gorgeous walking around here and just seeing the coaster. Really, really nice. And Chris has just pointed out something really nice. I think why I enjoy SeaWorld as much as I do. It is the music, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so magical. It's like Disney, but with loads of animals. They're just singing on the music. It's like Disney show music.
Yeah.
Just playing around the park, isn't it?
We're always some like the bigger parks.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. It's a really nice mix. I much prefer the SeaWorld parks to Six Flags. I wish Six Flags was more like this. Little bits of theming everywhere and themed audio and less sponsorship and things. You know, I'm really having a good day here. Last time I came, I really loved it.
Just to give you an idea about how hot it is today, we go off journey Atlantis to 5 minutes ago. I was on about how wet I'm like windshield.
Hello.
Look at that. You don't even feel it, do you?
Crazy. As you all know on the channel by now, I love a good water ride, especially when it's combined with a dark ride. Journey to Atlantis at SeaWorld Orlando. Show me the way. There's a lot more indoor sections on this than San Diego.
It's already better than the San Diego version.
Welcome, friends. Do not be afraid. Come closer. All of this I give to you. The magic of Atlantis.
Now you can see why I was a bit disappointed with San Diego's, can't you? So far, it's in a better state than it was last time I was here 2 years ago. Looks really good. Really do love that indoor dark ride section. This ride's got quite a magical feel about it.
Very, very impressive. I have no idea if that's the hard ride yet either, so it's
Up we go.
So ready for the drop?
Absolutely love the building on this though.
Yeah, it's a stunning design.
Just see over the side there, you got SeaWorld's Water Park Aquatica.
I'll go there myself in a little bit.
You're gonna go and check it out. Not a big fan of water parks for years, as you all know. Get me on the coasters any day. Look at this. Really nice views.
I like the audio.
Yeah, here we go. Whee.
Gonna get wet.
Get ready for your journey. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Not too bad.
Not too bad. I Obviously this ride manufactured by Mac Rides, the wonderful Mac Rides. Boats very, very similar to Poseidon over at the wonderful Europa Park. Oh, I do miss Europa Park. Look at that building though, beautiful.
Very nice. Little dark ride, is it?
Look at that.
Great ride, isn't it?
I just love the building. It's like a massive palace. Water dripping off it. I was very disappointed at the version over in San Diego.
Now I'm so.
This ride has built so much tension. It gives me a bit of Valhalla love, this ride, actually. We are very, very lucky to have Valhalla though back in the UK. We really are.
I'm about as wet as Valhalla now as well. After that drop. We will get to Mako next.
Yeah, we will get there at some point. There's just so many good rides at SeaWorld. Here we go, a really good section now.
Want to keep it built up, don't
Mac Rides! Wow! Yeah! That was really, really good. Fantastic, that. Journey to Atlantis. It's 3-4 times as better than the one in San Diego.
That's probably one of my favourite water coasters.
It is a really, really good ride, that. Yeah, I love that. I mean, the fact it's Mac, it's well themed, and it's in a lot better state. That's the best state I've ever seen it in. Obviously, I never came back to see it in its heyday, so to speak, in the early 2000s, but when I came 2 years ago, we got a lot better in terms of the lighting, the effects, audio. It just seems like they've gone round and gave it a massive clean-up. Looked fantastic, really, really enjoyed that. Do love Journey to Atlantis. Great to see that it's in that condition as well. I mean, when I came 2 years ago, I wasn't disappointed, but it just looked like it needed a bit of a clean-up, a bit of get down B&Q, get some paint, and just generally give it a bit of a clean. But really impressed with it this time. It looked really, really nice. I was really pleased to get on it. The moment has finally come. Now, this is probably my most anticipated ride of this year. It is a B&M hypercoaster. Now, this could be a life-changing moment for the viewers because, as you all know, I love my B&M hypercoasters, and of course Shambhala is currently my #1 coaster back over at Portaventura. This could potentially be my top coaster. You know what I mean? I do love hypercoasters to bits. I just love the airtime. I love the whole feel of it, the clamshell restraints. We've gone back to the standard B&M hyper trains on this one. We haven't gone for the same style trains as Portaventura's hypercoaster, where obviously you've got 2 seats here and then 2 in the middle just there as well. Bit of a different sort of layout in terms of the trains, which is interesting. I thought B&M was sort of making it standard that all of them had to be like Shambhala. But that isn't a bad thing, you know. I mean, Silver Star, yes, it's not one of my favourite coasters, probably one of the weaker B&Ms, but yeah, I'm looking forward to giving it a go. Cheerleader.
You know what, Sean?
Go on.
We're going to pass your favourite ride in a minute.
My favourite ride? What's
Wild
that?
Arctic.
Wild Arctic, oh God. I'm not a big fan of Wild Arctic, as you'll see later on, but what I do love here is the other dark ride, Antarctica Empire of the Penguins. So I'm very excited. I'm a little bit nervous actually, not because I'm scared of coasters, nervous because this could be, you know, a changing moment. It really could. Not as tall as Shambhala, it is 200 foot this one, dead on. So yeah, it might not be a Shambhala beer, but it could be close. It could be a really good coaster.
Nice thing there, really.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's go a little bit close and have a look around the mini area. This looks really nice. They're around here. This is a good sign for the theme, and this gets Sean's seal of approval. Really nice theme support.
You know what? It's not got that.
Come on.
Shambhala.
Shambhala, it hasn't, you know.
Look at that theme support.
I mean, this is nice. I mean, I don't think you've seen much of the queue line, but you know, if you've ever seen sort of any other videos and things on YouTube, the queue line is looking fantastic, so I can't wait to get in and have a look. There it is.
Sean's Ride Experience Services, everybody.
So this is it. I'll give you a very in-depth review when we come off, Mako.
In 10 minutes time, because it's only got a 10-minute queue.
10-minute wait. There we go. Look at this. Really nice entrance. I love how the coaster passes over the entrance here as well, and yeah, this is really nice. As you know, I'm a big sucker for hypercoasters, so this could be one of my top coasters. I absolutely love the audio around here as well. Fantastic audio. I mean, you got speakers all the way around. Not sure how it's picking up at home, but really good surround sound in this area, building up the anticipation for this ride. So I can't wait to get on it, Mako, here at SeaWorld Orlando. Brand new ride. That has got to be one of the nicest views you get from any station. I mean, that is beautiful. Really, really nice. Here we go, Mako from row. First thing I noticed then about this ride is audio up the lift hill. Really, really good experience through this one. It really builds you up throughout the queue line. Nice suspense music as you're going up. Absolutely love it.
Great ride.
Speakers are very, very close together on this lift hill as well, meaning the audio is continuous all the way up. Fantastic, get ready for the view, here we go. What a view. Down the first drop. Wow. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. There's a turnaround. Trimmed very heavily there. Ejector. Into the final section of the ride. This bit looks really nice. Beautiful. There we have it, into the brakes. Wow. Front row ride there on Mako. I mean, you'd know if that was a Shambhala beater, I'd be coming in here ecstatic. I'm not ecstatic after that. It was a very, very good coaster, a fantastic hyper. However, it'd be wrong to judge it after just one ride, but I can say that that's probably my least favourite B&M hyper coaster. And I'd probably put that behind Silver Star, which probably shocks quite a few of you watching this right now. But let's get off, let's get these clamshells up, and we'll talk more about it. So we've just come off, we've ridden the Mako, and we've been the Predator. Wow, you know, it's great to think that Orlando has finally got a roller coaster that is 200 foot tall, a brilliant B&M hyper coaster. I mean, it was just good to see an overall experience ride. So we'll start off with the queue line. We went in. You walk around, you got loads of video screens, loads of theming. It's a bit like you're in a bit of a shipwreck, kind of like this, all this wooden theming. Brilliant. Go up the steps to the queue line, all audio playing. First impression, you go into the station, and wow, you know, really, really nice. In the ceiling, you've got like some lighting effects, and you got Mako sharks and things swimming around. Really nice sort of purple, turquoise colour scheme throughout the whole of the queue line in the station, which is really nice. Get onto the coaster itself. We've got a front row ride, a back row ride, and a mid row ride really now. So we did 3 in a row there, and yeah. You know, it's a very, very good roller coaster. As I said on the break run, it's not a Shambhala beater. In fact, it's not even a Silver Star beater. I mean, Silver Star, yes, the first section isn't great, but you know, that extra height really makes the difference. That extra 30, 40 feet, you know, it really does make a difference. With this, it's not, you know, an oh my god, massive, you know, coaster at the top feeling you get on this, but it's a very good experience. It's the best experience hyper coaster that I've done. You know, I prefer the queue line to Shambhala. It doesn't take much, does it? I mean, the queue line to Shambhala is not great. Obviously, the mini area, the water splash of Shambhala, that all really adds to it. You know, that's amazing. And obviously the height of that as well, Europe's tallest roller coaster for now, until Ferrari opens. But yeah, you got it on the coaster, got the lift hill, audio all the way up the lift hill on this. Brilliant. Speakers really close together, so it's not like grainy audio that keeps cutting off. All the way up from the bottom to the top. Audio, you get to the top, the experience really builds up. brilliant views, including if you turn round and look to the right hand side, you can see Disney for all you Disney fans, see Spaceship Earth, Tower of Terror in the distance, and then there you go down the first drop. You go down the first drop, good sort of speed to it, and you get down to the bottom of that first drop. Obviously, it's not quite as steep as Shambhala, and when we're on the back row, as a lot of you'll know who've been out to ride Shambhala, it pushes you over that. If you're on the back row, you're like, oh my god, you know, coming out your seat on that, it just wasn't happening. Go up into the first little sort of hammerhead turn, which takes you around to the left-hand side of the ride before the first major airtime moment. Yeah, that was okay. You know, I think what would have made it better is if it had gone straight into a massive airtime hill, then down into a tunnel, and then do the turnaround. That would have been better for me. Obviously due to space, there's a lake and obviously Kraken's really close. They couldn't do that here. Then you go into the couple more airtime hills, the turnaround section which starts bringing you back round towards where we are now. Yeah, not a big fan of the turnaround. Obviously Shambhala's got a massive ampersand. This has just got your little standard turnaround. It pushes you into your seat quite a bit there, but you don't get that overall. When you come back down into that sort of ampersand, you know, as you spiral down, fantastic, really, really good. Obviously Shambhala then goes into its massive ejector airtime hill where, oh my god, you are pushed out of your seat. On this, in my opinion, that's the weakest part of the ride. The ejector airtime hill, what were they doing? I mean, that is, there isn't much to it at all. After you come over there, you come into the best section of the ride. Of course, you come round over your mid-course brake run, round to the final section where you come round. Some really nice, some off-ride shots actually on your screen just there. As you can see on that point just there, as it tilts round to the side and goes round, that is beautiful. Best ending to a hypercoaster. Obviously not loads of airtime there, but the transitions are really nice. To the left, to the right, and then round into your brake run. Overall, a solid 8 out of 10 roller coaster from me. Fantastic ride. Has it lived up to the hype that I was expecting? No, but it is a very good coaster, and you all need to come out here and come and see it. It's a very good ride. As an experienced coaster, fantastic. In terms of the actual coaster itself, I think in Europe we've just got some fantastic rides and stuff like Shambhala. You know, it really is a massive coaster. Here, obviously the people of Orlando are very impressed with it, as they don't have massive coasters like we do over in Europe. You know, we do have some fantastic Kraken rides, but that is a very good ride. My favourite ride at SeaWorld, one of my favourites here. I'll probably say now, after my reaction to Hulk, if you've not watched my Universal Orlando vlog, Hulk is my favourite B&M out here. I loved Hulk to bits. It's gone from being a weak B&M to amazing. With Mako, brilliant ride, don't get me wrong, you know, it's fantastic. We've had a few rides on it just, and I will be back for plenty this week. But in terms of what I have experienced as well, you know, it's just not quite up there. Really good ride, probably in my top sort of 20 coasters, I'd say, but it's not a top 10 ride. It doesn't strike out. First ride we came off, we stood about a bit, you know, I didn't get the rush to go straight back round, get me on it again. With Shambhala, I was booking flights to come back a few days later. You know, I'm sure a lot of people who have experienced Silver Star, Shambhala and Mako will sort of agree. I mean, I've got a lot of people out there who've ridden Mako and Shambhala, and, you know, I've only heard one person really say that you know, they prefer this to Shambhala. However, I just don't think it's just got that initial kick. But at the end of the day, everyone's, you know, got the different thoughts on these rides. Different people, you know, react to different rides. We've all got different senses, what makes us react to different to these rides. But yeah, really good coaster, solid 8 out of 10, brilliant. Chris.
Someone's took a chum jump out.
Oh my god, who's done that?
Not too sure.
Well, what did you think to it then? Obviously, what sort of struck out to you?
Solid 8, about solid 8 as well.
Solid 8?
Yeah, it's not got as much airtime as some of the others, but the finale section's great.
The finale section is brilliant, yeah.
I'm mixed opinion, do I prefer that turnaround or the ampersand than Shambhala, because Shambhala with the swoop down's great. That turnaround's quite sort of quite sweepy, it's quite nice.
Yeah.
First drop is good.
It's good, that's what I mean. It's not a bad ride. I don't want you all to think, you know, oh, it's a bad ride. It's not a bad ride. It is a brilliant coaster.
Coming out and do it.
It is, yeah. It's just not you just don't get that wow feeling. You don't come off and think, oh my god, get me wrong.
It's a bit more of a family hyper.
Yeah. Family. That's a good word to describe it. Yeah. But don't get me wrong, brilliant ride. So glad we've come out here to see it in its first year, and yeah, you know, SeaWorld have done themselves really, really proud. It's a very good coaster, and like I say, they got 3 really solid B&M coasters here now, and as much as I don't like flying coasters, as you'll see when we go over to Manta shortly, it is a really, really nice experience that. And again, SeaWorld really do think about the overall look of the ride. Like with this, the purple track, the turquoise, it just looks really, really nice. And yeah, I'm really glad we've got to come and see it. So there you go. You've all been waiting for it all year. You've all been commenting on the videos saying, can't wait till you get on Mako and see what you think. That's it, my independent review from that one. Brilliant coaster, but Shambhala, you're still my baby.
SeaWorld proudly presents One Ocean.
Look at that, whoa. I've just shown you a couple of minutes worth of clips of One Ocean in the Shamu Stadium. Always good to see the people getting soaked in there. I mean, literally, you know, if you sit down near the front, you get absolutely drenched. I think you're going to go back, aren't you, and do the soak zone.
We're going to go and do it later.
Where is Dean? We need to find Dean. Dean's had a bit of a line, I think, this morning. Nice food though, look at that. What you got there? You got a burger, chips and the ducks. Want to join in? Do you want a chip? No? You're not having one, sorry. You give them one. Thing is, if you give them one chip, they want the whole plate, don't they? They're cracking away. Look, go back to the flume. Yeah. I've got Joe's tenders with Joe's chicken and salad shack. Look at the view though, really nice over there. You've got a really good fountain package in the middle of the lake as well.
Tell you what,
Some tenders.
food is nice.
And a nice chocolate cake with a little cherry on top. Yeah, nice food. Yeah, really good food at the park. It's quite expensive over here though. This was about $19. So it is quite pricey in terms of your food. It's more expensive for food here than it is over in California. I suppose it's a big tourist destination here, whereas California, as I call it, it's more the real America. Here, it's a tourist destination and they do capitalise on that.
I've got to say though, this part, I mean that view just looking out there is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, 3 big B&Ms, still got Manta to go and get on as well. But yeah, what a lovely part. Let's tuck it in and we'll, yeah, this is just lovely. John's food review, 10 out of 10, can't fault that at all, lovely. Got one.
I want them all.
Love the music there around the park. Steve Bart Worldwide's third biggest fan. Next up then, time to experience Manta, the park's B&M flying roller coaster. The second B&M to be built at this park. And this actually is not a bad ride at all. I mean, as you all know, I'm not a big fan of flying coasters. The main reason because of this is because of stacking on the brake runs and the restraint system, especially when it's 34 degrees like it is today. But I'm looking forward to getting back on Manta. Really, really tall coaster as well. Look at that. Right, let's go on, come along for the ride. Manta, B&M Flyer, here at SeaWorld Orlando. Having a fantastic day today. Here we go. Time to fly with the Manta. First thing to note is what you can see down here. Unlike Air or Galactica, as it's now known at Alton Towers, this doesn't actually have a floor plat and it's got the little concrete slots in the floor. Quite a big lift hill on this one, quite a good view. Not quite as big as Tatsu at Six Flags Magic Mountain, but in my opinion, I do enjoy this coaster a lot more. Here we go. More enjoyable than Tatsu. Hey. Hey. Into the mid course. Get the nice water effect on here. Whoa. Looks really effective both on and off ride, that bit. Big waterfalls. Really good if you're on the left hand side. There we go, that's Manta. Evening.
Evening.
How are you?
Got a headache.
Oh, he's finally got out of bed this
Evening.
morning.
Yeah.
And how many rides on Popeye?
None?
None. Have you not
No.
been in the Universal this morning? No.
I just wanted a bit of lying.
There you go. He's
Got purple
arrived.
on for Mako.
There we go. Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
get Dean's thoughts
yeah.
on Mako a little bit later. First off, though, Matt, enjoy your ride on Manta.
Yes, not a fan of that pretzel loop.
It's
But
quite intense,
I like
isn't it?
chocolate covered pretzels, but I don't like that pretzel loop.
So you like pretzels, but you don't
yeah,
like pretzels on
covered
coasters.
with chocolate.
I'm
not
gonna
just
put my hand
normal
up now.
pretzels.
There you go.
Salty
yeah.
pretzels.
Nice little coaster.
So, yeah.
I'm the only person on TPW who really likes the pretzel loops by the sounds of things.
Yeah.
Lee hates them, John doesn't like them, you don't like them, Dean doesn't
Yeah,
like them. Who likes
It's
them?
not so
I
bad
like
if
them.
I haven't already got a headache. Well,
I don't mind that one too much.
Yeah.
I'd rather
That
not
one's
be
quite
there.
tame.
But yeah.
I like the Tatsu one, it's really like full on 5G at the bottom of it, that's the one you want.
Out of all my flying coasters, that one I do prefer the layout to, I think. Tatsu's
layout.
just way too intense for me. I'm not too keen on that whole setting of it. Obviously Galactica, Alton Towers, the original, I appreciate that, but I'm just not a fan of the flying coaster. But that one, yeah, it's good. Operations though, they need to sort that out. On a hot day like today, we were stacking on the brake run for about 4 minutes, which was quite a long time. You'd be thinking, well, 4 minutes, that's nothing, but when you're just looking at the ground and it's, you know, it is over 30 degrees, yeah, you've got to try and keep yourself distracted on there. I mean, I'm just not a fan. If you've never done a flyer before, you are really, really strapped in on there as your legs are hanging up in the air. And God, I love that view of Journey to Atlantis though when you come around this corner. You know,
It's a journey.
yeah, I think we should have another go on it. You know, I love it.
So, I quite like this.
We'll do this, of course. We've still got Empire the
It's
Penguin.
probably my least favourite water ride because of the state it was in last year. Last year it was Abomination of the Lord, unfortunately.
And the year
this
before
was.
when I was in, I wasn't
Yeah.
a big fan.
It is actually working reasonable. It's just like we're talking no audio in major places for the story. You know, it's not so bad. So I'll give them credit. This year it's not too bad.
I think they've had a good clean up, haven't they?
Yeah.
Looks beautiful though, doesn't it?
Well, how old is this? We're talking quite a while. aren't we?
Yeah, but you should see the San Diego version. It's nowhere near
We need to
as
try and get a picture of this Mako crate. They must need parts for it because they've been to Argos and got some parts.
There we go.
Yeah, the Mako crate at the transfer track.
We're going on journey again, mate.
Yeah, it's going to give it another go now, I
Yeah.
reckon. Journey to Atlantis.
What have you done, Dean? What can you see?
Right, so Leeward, the Leeward effect.
What are you doing?
It's broken.
We're stuck on Journey to Atlantis, right at the top. Biggest drop.
Yeah, about the sensor on the bottom was sort of clear.
What has Dean done to it? I do love this ride though, on another note. Hopefully we'll be on the move soon or we might get an evac credit.
After a few more re-rides, came round, wanted a nice dark ride, Empire the Penguin. Unfortunately, it's...
Hashtag unavailable.
Ah, it's closed. Apparently it's
Midweek
not broke
only.
down. Yeah,
It
it's,
was open when I nipped in on Sunday and it had a 40-minute queue. But I didn't see it on the website. But I didn't go on every single ride.
Yeah, because that's actually a really nice ride. Same ride system as Ratatouille at Disneyland Paris, except this one there's two versions and you can have the less intense version or the more intense version in terms of spinning, and I may as well tell you all about it. You go through loads of scenes, the screens, and some really good theming in there, like crystals all lighting up in the ceiling, and then towards the end you see all the penguins on a screen, you spin round, and then there they are right in front of you, all the penguins, a really nice enclosure. Well, unfortunately won't be experiencing that today.
And what maintenance there is to do on that type of ride.
I suppose it's quite an advanced trackless dark ride. It doesn't
Yeah.
have a track at all. It's all programmed
Yeah.
ride vehicles.
Yeah.
But we won't be getting on that one today.
Not today, but me and Dean are still going to get soaking later.
Yeah, shame about that. You wouldn't have got soaking in there anyway.
No.
It's a dark ride, that one.
Cool down still though.
Yeah, it's a
It
shame.
is below, it is quite nice in there.
Yeah, I'm a bit good about that. It's actually a really nice ride, unfortunately. Obviously, it's down today, so we won't be riding Empire the Penguin.
We'll go
Good news
for
is we
the
got Wild Arctic open though. That or Shed.
What, Wild Arctic?
Kill me now. I think the landscaping's fantastic here at SeaWorld Orlando. I mean, before I first came 2 years ago, I really didn't know much what to expect really in terms of the actual park layout and the landscaping. I think you assume it's quite a small park, but it's not. It is a really big park, you know, and there's a lot to see as you're walking around in terms of the animal exhibits, and that isn't really my type of thing, the animal exhibits. But you know, it's nice to sort of go around and just see the park. That's lovely, isn't it? Hot though today, aren't we?
Yeah.
Really, really hot.
Dying.
today,
Get me
isn't it?
back on Popeye.
The humidity today, I mean,
It was like this on Sunday, and I said to myself, I'm not doing Popeye. Give it a bit back till 2 o'clock. I thought, no, I've got to go on it.
yeah, I
See
mean,
what?
the sweat is dripping off me
Yeah.
today. Roller coasters in this heat is not really a good
It
idea.
still doesn't cool you down. It's nice, the air.
You get the breeze,
Yeah,
and
but
that's
then
about
as soon
it.
as you come back off again, it's
Yeah, it's you know, not good. So we got two rides down. I'm a bit gutted about the Penguin.
Two
It's a
rides
shame.
down?
Yeah, we got the Sky Tower off as
yeah,
well.
that was down on Sunday.
Really?
It's gone now because apparently they've put a covering around it. You
Yeah, when I
can't
last
see
did it,
out.
there was a vinyl on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so the people don't go on it now because not enough riders go on it, so they shut it permanently. They just need to take it off and then rearrange it. But yeah, apparently you can't see out.
No, you
Take
couldn't when I
pictures.
did it because they
No.
put all the 50th celebration stuff on it.
Yeah,
But
I think that's why it's closed.
what they do get right at this park is the ambience as you're walking round.
8
And
out of 10 for that one.
we've got the big ones over there. What do you think of the big ones around the
Well,
back?
yeah, I've been busy. I've been maintaining them for everybody. I was here with my screwdriver, my pumps, manual cleaning the nozzles. Yeah, 8 out of 10 for them ones.
I can't believe you're dragging me on Wild Arctic, Chris.
I know. Your favourites, the viewers want to see your reaction to your best
If it's
top
cold,
bike ride.
if it's cold in there,
It's air conditioned, so-
Get a bit of AC.
To be fair though,
AC.
look how wet I still am from journey to Atlantis about an hour and a half
It
ago.
was quite funny. There was an American lady last night on our
Yeah.
bus, and
Yeah.
there was no air conditioning on the bus turned on.
Excuse me,
And he said,
ma'am.
excuse me, ma'am, is the AC on? Yeah,
No, it
so
wasn't.
funny. Any Americans watching this, we all love you, really. You love us, we all love you. Let's go on Arctic.
Well, this is how much these two hate the heat.
This is borderline too hot for me at theme parks now. I mean, this gets too much today. You know, Could nearly call it quits and go back to the hotel and get the AC on. But I'm not getting it. I'm going to have a little stroll through here. Better. Need a bit more, I think. It is hot today. I mean, I'll be dry in 5 minutes. I need a bit more of that, I think. A bit more.
How was it doing?
I'll get toxic trainers, you see. Can't go in funny, because my trainers will go toxic.
As long as it's September, Florida. That now, I feel a lot better. I feel like I can continue with the day now. So let's get a nice big air-conditioned dart ride where I'm going to be freezing. I'll come out. I really appreciate that. Let's go. Wild Arctic. Finally, it is coming. It's me. I'm trying to stall. So from the outside, you think it's actually going to be something decent and not a knockoff of Star Tours? Quite a nice little entrance area. Too much pre-show action in here. Get us on the ride and then that'll do. Two options, you can do the walk-in or the helicopter simulator ride.
That's better.
Yeah, I feel a lot better now.
Yeah, I've managed to get wet top off, but not my trainers, so...
That's why I do go for socks and sandals.
Oh yeah. Can't have toxic trainers. Oh dear.
Massive park though. This is lovely in here now. I feel really refreshed now. Big fan.
Bearable now.
Beanbot Worldwide's 4th biggest fan. I'm not going to say that every time there's a fan, I promise.
No, exactly, that's a huge fan.
Oh, that's a massive fan.
Yeah, they've got one at Busch Gardens like that as well.
That's a good fan.
018. It's heading right through your flight path. It's picking up. The base station indicator light flashing. So twisting down destination. Shut down until check it out.
Oh! If we were living back in the 1980s, that would have probably been a really good ride. Come on, SeaWorld, it's 2016. Technology has moved on.
Fantastic.
I think you're going to need to get some new doors.
Yeah.
Bang, 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 bang.
A ride simulator that shakes its doors open, it's quite funny.
That is like, it's awful. It'd be better SBNO, to be honest. It's one of the only rides where the exit's better than the actual ride. What do you think to that, Chris?
I think the San Diego one's better, and the San Diego one bored me to tears. I like those simulators, but
It's rough, that, isn't it? If you don't like motion-based rides, that is one of the worst.
Programmed well though, but it's
You like the little alarms and stuff?
I'm on about
I'm going to be fair to them. The theming in the actual simulator is not too bad.
No, it's not too bad, that, but I don't know, I just think that would be better SPN.
Pre-show is like a shed. If you go on,
My shed's nicer than that, it's got 300 mugs in it.
Yeah,
True, but if you take everything out of Subterra and then paint it silver, that would be the pre-show for...
It's awful, isn't it?
But the host did put us out of our misery by opening the door early.
Yeah.
He
and
said, "Come on,
us
get
in.
out of there. It's quite bad."
Yeah, I mean, that just, it's one of those, well, for SeaWorld's future, let's get that gone and let's get a nice big dart ride in here to replace that.
No, Matt Mega Coaster.
Yeah, I think that might be something they might go for. They've already got good contacts with Max. They've got journey to Atlantis and obviously in
They've got
San
some
Diego.
parts for water rides.
Yeah, over in San Diego they've got Manta, which is not a B&M flyer there. It is a mini mega coaster with 2 launches. Really, really good. I loved that Manta, you know. So, but yeah, this is quite nice in here though. But no, not a massive fan at all of that. I think it's
Bit wild for me though.
Wild Arctic.
Right, tell me, a bit wild.
But at least to give you the option on this to not go on the ride, you can just come through the walkthrough. Because the walkthrough is actually not too bad and get to see all the different animals and things as well. Hello. You know, it's something when the exit's actually better than the ride itself.
Yeah, it's come to my attention that there was a few issues with these here.
Your glasses?
Yeah.
Your specs?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Someone swept on them by accident.
So someone, you're
Better
on your
now.
pillow?
I think, and they've sort of got a bit twisted, so.
There you go, so that's to the people who commented on the vlog from Fun Spot Orlando and all thumbed it up.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's an explanation, so if you're watching any of the other vlogs from this trip, you'll know why they're bent now.
Well, you fixed them now. Hashtag wonky eyes.
Wonky eyes. He's got them without glasses.
Hey, I've got my lenses in.
We're going on Mako again.
Mako.
Let's get Dean's review on Mako. Then obviously he did it a few days ago before us. What do you think, Dancing Dean to Mako?
Yeah, very enjoyable coaster, I think. Yeah. Apart from that trim on that airtime hill, you go.
Not loads of airtime, is there on it?
Well,
You know.
yeah, bits of bobs.
Yeah.
But obviously that airtime hill with the trim's a killer.
Yeah.
It's like that, you may as well ride that
Queue
one.
line's lovely. As you walk up the
Just
queue line.
enjoyable coaster. Not Helix is still better for me. Still
Yeah.
number one. But no, it's quite enjoyable at the front.
Yeah.
Whether it's enjoyable in the middle, I don't know.
We did 3 rides, one at the front, back and middle, and you know, like Dean said, it's a nice coaster with some airtime. It's not a bad coaster at all. It's just, you know, not a Shambhala, you know. But yeah, they get out of 10. You got an out of 10?
7.
7 out of 10.
6 or 7. 6.5. There you go.
6.5. Here we go, back row. Really good re-rider policy here at SeaWorld, isn't it? I mean, literally, this is our 3rd ride in less than 10 minutes now. Seat swapping, not even having to go behind the air gates. So we're on the back row. Give you some backward shots of the lift hill.
Tell you what, you see another part of this trip from up there as well.
You do, you get some really nice views. Not sure how well it shows up on the GoPro. Right over there, you can see Tower on the left. You can then see the Swan and Dolphin. And you can also see Epcot, Spaceship Earth, right over there in the distance. Off we go. Yeah. Really nice right by the water. Ready for the trim? Oh! It is. Oh. Most underwhelming part of the hyper I've ever been on. Into the good bit. Whee. Brilliant. Really nice. That is what this ride is. A really good fun re-rideable roller coaster. That's what this is. We haven't got a world beating ride here, but what we have got is a really good firm addition to SeaWorld that I'm sure many people are going to come down and experience and really enjoy. It's going to bring a lot of crowds to SeaWorld, and yeah, you know, it's a very, very re-rideable coaster. That is really, really good, fantastic, love that. I love these little details there around Mako. They've really done a good job of the theming. Look at this, proper nice supports. Looks great. Nice hidden speaker in there. Kept access to the bolts, of course. Yeah, this is really nice, really good support. Sean's favourite support number on the right, that one, support number 72.
It's the best theme coaster support that's ever been done.
It is a good one.
Apart from maybe that one over there, which is also a part of the shop.
Yeah, that is lovely. Reef Treasures, look at that. Bet this looks really nice at night, all the little LED lights strobing up in there every so often. Done a very, very nice job. Lovely. Right, let's get back on a few more re-rides. Mako, new for 2016 here at SeaWorld Orlando. Really nice area of the park. It's a shame that Empire the Penguin is closed today for maintenance. Like I say, it's a very quiet park today, so it's understandable. This is the time for them to do their maintenance. Very interesting theme for a park though. I mean, to try and do a snow and ice South Pole theme, you know, when it's 34 degrees, is challenging. They've done a really good job of this area. It looks fantastic, and Expedition Cafe, really like it, really nice themed area. If you do want to see a bit of on-ride footage of Empire the Penguin, we've got a full complete experience video here on the channel, along with footage from our vlog from September 2014. Coming towards the end of our day then here at SeaWorld. Gonna go and get a few more re-rides on Mako. On 9 so far, so we've done quite a lot. I reckon I can get up to 15 by the end of the day. But yeah, fantastic. Really nice day though here today, really nice park. Some brilliant coasters, 3 really good B&Ms now. They've definitely gone with the right move putting in Mako, really good B&M hyper. Just thought I'd bring you around the queue line then for Mako. Spoke quite a bit about it today, so I thought I'd just show you it. What I really like about this, it is a cattle pen, but it's themed quite well. I mean, you've got some really nice audio, loads of speakers all the way around. I mean, look at that, you got your little speakers here, then you've got your massive subs. Had some really good sound quality. Fencing's quite nice around here as well, and this area's all undercover, which is really good. There's fans all the way around. Theme Park Worldwide's 5th biggest fan, just up there, just to keep you cool on these nice hot days. You are the Mako. Use your senses to locate the injured fish. It's all about conservation and things, which is really, really nice. As we go around, notice the little details as well, such as here on the supports, where we've really thought about the details on this coaster. It's a very, very good experience all the way around. Let's have a little look at what else we can see just inside. All the details at the top there, look, where the coaster goes into the station. Like it's smashed through the side, like a bit of a shipwreck. All the floors themed, some really nice lighting in here. Little safety video. No loose articles. Some random crates. Got a video playing over there as well. It's really, really nice, really well finished off. So the storm is starting to come, the daily storm in Orlando, Florida. 19 rides for me on Mako today. And as much as it's not my favourite hypercoaster, it is a very, very good coaster. Really re-rideable, some really good bits of airtime, and it's just genuinely a really nice ride. It's grown on me gradually throughout the day. It's still not a top 10 coaster for me, but it's a very good, fun, re-rideable attraction with some really floaty moments, yeah. Smooth, floaty, enjoyable. It's a really good addition, and I'm really pleased to think that SeaWorld has finally gone in, put a massive new ride in, and hopefully the crowds are going to come back. I was speaking to a staff member just on the ride. Big shout out to the fantastic staff actually on Mako today for the brilliant re-rider policy round in the station. Yeah, brilliant. But yeah, I was speaking to a member of the ride staff and he was saying the queue got to over 3 hours some days and there's some holidays, and it has got a third train. And that third train's been running most days. But yeah, you know, it was absolutely awesome to finally get on it, follow the construction, and yeah, it was great. Really, really good coaster. We've had a fantastic day actually at SeaWorld. Let's find out what these two thought. So Dean, you had a good time? You've been in loads, haven't you, before? So
Yeah.
what's been the highlight of your day?
Again, Mako, I'm back on Mako. It's enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, that's the key word.
Yeah.
Floaty or enjoyable.
Yeah. And Journey to Atlantis, better than it was last year.
Yeah, Journey to Atlantis, best ride I've ever had on
went
it
to
today.
guest services and said, look, you shouldn't be right, that should be closed.
Well, last time you were here, yeah.
Yeah, but it's dealable now. It's working all right. So
Obviously, I never rode it years ago. My first ride was only 2 years ago, but you know that's the best I've ever seen it. You know, really, really enjoyable. Mr. Chris Franklin, whereabouts is he? Oh, he's down there taking a photo. Look, you're up, Chris. You're up.
come on, you German tourists.
The whole park's been a big surprise. Mako's been really good. Journey to Atlantis is fantastic. One Ocean really, really good. As per, really glad to have seen that again.
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed it. To be honest, the whole day's been great.
Yeah.
Dean's dancing. There you go.
It's been great, hasn't it? It has been a really good day. So it's been overall, it's
Put it this
exceeded
way.
your expectations.
Yeah, definitely. Manta's very, very good.
You got some merch as well.
Yeah, ride photo, t-shirt, mug, you know, usual stuff.
The usual mug.
I've not
mug.
that's actually the first bit of park merch I've bought all trip.
There you go. But yeah, really good day. Thank you very much for watching yet another Theme Park Worldwide vlog from our Orlando 2016 mega trip. So much more still to come. You've seen absolutely nothing yet. Still a lot to come. And thank you very much for watching. Next vlog will be from Universal Orlando Halloween Horror Nights 26. So, ooh,
26.
26.
I've been to 21, 25.
So we're actually heading up there tonight now. We're going back on the ice trolley and we'll see you there in our next vlog. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks to our vlog stars. See you in the next vlog. That means it's time to cue those credits. See you later, guys, from SeaWorld Orlando.
Bottom of the world.
Welcome.